Brian, welcome, and this is the common accusation. We are waiting for the lobby to go up currently. It does look like the first map is Shipyard. Alright guys, welcome. Try to get everything properly set up here. The last thing is to just get the... There we go. Alright. Looks like the first map is Shipyard. And we need to go ahead and put in the team names here. A little bit of last second roster changes to be aware of. Curve did rejoin Heathans as of today, and he is playing with them currently. Looks like we might be waiting on one more. T, welcome to the stream. Looks like maybe Solomon might be the last. Just in case any of you guys are wondering, this stream is on a 6-minute delay. Still waiting on one more player for AGM side. While we wait, we can kind of go over a few of the rostered players. For Heathans, the rostered players are Asian, Gunman, Blown, Wee Lad, Curve, Dudster, Green, Oblivious. That makes up the full 8. As you can see here, they seem to have 2 non-rostered players reserving for them today. It looks like AGM did finally get their 5th person. On AGM's side, their rostered players include Rush, Oasis, Canadian Jesus, D. Herndon, Feeble Crib, Chumbait, Jerp, and That Thick. It does not look like they're using any reservists. In any case, here we go, guys. First round. We have Heathens starting off on Volk.
Literally right here. Literally right here.
Looks like they're still trying to make some last minute plans here. Initially, it looks like we've got at least a... Well, it looks like they're actually all mostly rushing the bow on the bow. 3 are splitting off almost to middle. Looks like Rush might have the first peek at somebody here. He's checking the top of the roof. Wee Lad really close to them. Wee Lad going down.
-1.
Oasis picking up the kill there.
5-4 dead. One's on top.
Smoke coming in. Missing the mark, I think. Not quite where he wanted it to be. Green pushed up quite a bit here. Looks like maybe there was a grenade that almost was close. Able to hear. Is Hernan gonna be able to pick up Green before Green's able to come in? Very patient. Looks like we're Hernan picking up Curve, leaving a 3v5 here. All players on AGM currently up. Hernan still unsuspecting of Green, and Green picks up the kill. Seems as if Chum now knows Green's there. We're gonna see if Chum can pick up Green. Smoke tossed. Smoke does seem to be blocking both areas. We could see a potential of Feeble and Oasis pushing up. Chum flashing Green. Looks like Green may have been flashed there as he pushed down, but he was picked up and killed. Now making it a 2v4. Tate playing on top of the truck here. This is a very common spot I see. Downpour playing back. Oasis getting ready to push in. AGM has done a really good job here at picking off Heathens one by one, giving themselves the number advantage. This is a very difficult uplink to infiltrate, especially when you're outnumbered. We're going to see Oasis getting ready to push in.
Winners are clear.
Is he going to be able to see Tate? Feeble here with him. Tate picking up the kill. Tate pushing out. Oh, just barely missed Feeble here. gets Rush. Tate getting Rush. We got Feeble here. He gets Feeble, now making it a 2v1.
One left, one left. I take it 22 or 21.
Can Chum pick up Tate's feet here? Chum looks like he might be playing for time. He's got 2 minutes on the clock. Still a lot of time to do something here. Seems like he may have ran out of ammo and switched guns off of the Heathan's dead body. Let's get those lasers there. Just missing Tate. I'm not even sure that he saw Tate there. Tate picking up Tate there, making it a 1v1. With only a minute and 10 seconds, he doesn't have too much time to mess around here. Trying to play it cautious and pick up Downpour. 50 seconds on the clock. One has to wonder, has he checked his time? It does seem like he may have. Getting ready to proceed in. Downpour should be able to hear his footsteps any moment now. We could see it come in right here. Downpour should be able to hear him approaching. Looks like Chum now knows where he's at. Looks like he might have flashed Downpour, but is Downpour going to be able to... Oh, and he does get the kill. What a nice clutch there by Chumbait to give AGM the 1-0 lead. We got Chumbait with 3 kills, 0 deaths. Similarly on Heathen's side, we've got Tate with 3 kills, unfortunately with 1 death. A very interesting round that was. Initially, AGM being up 5 players to just Heathen's 2 players. However, Tate quickly turning the round on its head, making it a 2v1. However, in the end, Chum was able to come out with a really nice clutch. Well played by Chum. Going into round 2 now. AGM on defense this time. Heathen's in a tough position here, needing to win the Marsoc round to keep themselves well within this game. Looks like we initially might have a 2-3 split here. Looks like a grenade thrown. Is Downpour and Oasis going to meet here? Chum playing down below. Downpour not getting picked out.
Third story room.
Oasis picking up downpour there.
54 on the lead.
Very interesting defense here from AGM. Feeble here playing a very strong position that I don't think I've seen very often. Curve playing the top there. Can Curve pick up rush or...
Gas, gas, gas. We need to get the gas.
Oasis going down by green in the middle. Seems as if Feeble does hear Tate and Wheelad above. Throws a flash. I don't believe it hit any of him. Wheelad at this point should know where Wheelad is, and they're having
What's up?
nice conversations.
What do you think?
I'm gonna guess away.
Ooh, the flash there probably did get Feeble, but it doesn't seem like they're going to be able to take advantage of that flash. A counter flash thrown. I don't think it was able to hit anybody. Curve picking up rush on the roof. Now making it a 4v3 here. And they do know where Feeble's at.
Alright, gang, get ready. You guys ready?
Looks like they flashed.
Flashing.
Flashing yet again. Are they going to take advantage of this flash? Wheelad picking up Feeble. Now making it a 4v2, but Curve managed to pick up Herndon. Now making it a 4v1. Can Chum come out with another clutch here? Heathans known for capping. We're going to see if they can pull off a cap here. Curve going to be able to pick Chum up there from the roof. And that is a Heathans Marsoc win. 2 Marsoc wins now. Very tight game here so far. On to the next uplink site. This will be the second uplink site for Shipyard. Heathens playing Volk. Can Heathens pull out a Volk win here? We have not been able to see any team pull a Volk win so far this match. These Volk rounds really can be critical, especially when it comes to gaining that slight edge and in the end winning these scrims. taking quite an aggressive push here. We've got Curve and Downpour pushing up. Curve on the roof. Feeble seemed to have spotted him. Downpour looks as if he might run into Chum. The four-man push on the left side. It does seem that Downpour might be underground at this point. Herndon able to call out a few players' positions. That looked like maybe a C4. I'm not really sure which player that's from. This is a very common defensive strategy to have one in this building here crossing. Looks like we're having a really far Volk flank. This looks to be very interesting. However, it seems as if Feeble knows he's here. He does pick up Feeble. Rush is also pretty close. He does pick up Oasis. However, Oasis is only down. He does know that. He confirmed the kill. AGM in a bad spot. This has been a very crazy flank here by Downpour. Green getting Herndon, leaving just Rush left. Rush does pick up Downpour here.
Killed the flanker.
Making it a 1v4 in Heathan's favor. That is a crazy flank there. It's not very often you see Volk flanks, but they can be very, very useful. It's a high risk play, but the reward can be, as you saw here, extremely high. Rush only downing Curve. If Curve's quiet, he may not realize he didn't finish the kill. Curve should be able to call him out here. It didn't seem like there was an audio cue for him only being down, but it may have just been the distance. Curve calling it out to Wheelad, and Wheelad picking up the kill. It's a great Volk round by Heathans. Great job by Downpour on his flank there. Looking at the leaderboard, Heathans all around, pretty much 3 kills. We're going to see if AGM can come into this round. They really need to win this Volk round. I'm sure that flank did not give them great morale. Alright, going into the 4th round here. AGM on defense. Heathens seeming to be making a lot of interesting gunfire at the beginning of the round. Again, here we see a Volk rush. Herndon really peeking out here. AGM has roof control. However, Heathans is well within the building. Downpour looking to try to go around. We see Green trying to find Herndon. Herndon was able to pick up Green though. Rush picking up Downpour on the far left side here, leaving a 3v5 in AGM's favor. Wheelad knows that Herndon's up here and he giving him a very difficult situation. Just barely unable to connect those shots. Herndon just buying his time. Very good play there. Tate and Curve making a lot of noise. It's very apparent where they are. Wheelad's still peeking Herndon. Not able to really advance here. Looks like Tate's trying to tell them he's down.
I can't steal my syringe in you, dude.
However, it doesn't seem like they've fallen for it. They're trying to fluster the other team, but this is, as you can see, AGM is not falling for it. It doesn't seem like Heathans has much of a plan here. Not in a great situation with Oasis and Herndon on the roof. Throwing a flash up. It doesn't seem like he got him. However, this next flash might get him. It did get him. He's flashed. This is their chance to move if they can. Trading. However, Herndon's only downed. Really good job here by Herndon on this round. Leaving just Curve and Tate left. Seems as if Tate knows Rush is there. Four v 2 here. Oasis also in a very strong spot. Looks like the flash just missed its mark. Tate looking to try to get roof control. Herndon's only down, but it does look like Oasis might try to go for him. Tate may not be able to intercept this. Not even looking. They get the res. Tate unsuspecting. Rush being able to call out Tate's position. Herndon multiple lasers on Tate. Tate picks up Herndon, making it a 2v4. Tate was tagged but not killed. Curve making his push onto the boat. Flashing. Very interesting flash there. Not sure if you heard somebody. Another flash. Tate going down, leaving just Curve, who has just thrown two flashes, so they do know where he's at for the most part. Making a strong rush. Seems like Feeble hears him. Maybe not. Feeble's only downed.
I shot you in the head. How you only down?
Curve not very happy with that result.
Headshots to that guy.
Chum pushing up on Curve here. Flash. Didn't seem like it got him. Curve getting Chum there, making it a 2v1. Oh, and Chum just misses his shots there. Unfortunate. AGM tying it back up, making this a very close first match. Very close game here. These are always more interesting than complete blowouts. Heathens back on defense, having a 50% win rate at this point. Can they pull another defensive win? I would say for Heathens, it's pretty critical that they get this win. If AGM is able to win a Marsoc round, turning it directly over to a Volk round for them will lead to their favor. This is a very tricky uplink. Many spots for Volk to post up and hold. Looks like we've got a very upfront defensive strategy here from Heathens. Nobody directly on OBJ. Herndon creeping up here. Looks like, it does look like Wheelad might have been spotted. Exchanging many shots here. Peeking the same angle it seems like. However, it doesn't seem like Feeble knows exactly where he's at. Feeble doing a good job of angle isolation there. We do have Oasis creeping up. Downpour getting rush. Is he going to be able to pick up Oasis? He does. The rest of AGM on top of the roof here. Grenade thrown. Grenade just missed. Herndon's been flashed here. Downpour 11 pushing the roof. Can he pick up any kills here? 5v3. Both Curve and Downpour pushing the same. He goes down. And he's finished. Tape picking up Chum though. Curve throwing, it looks like a C4 and picking up Herndon, only downing him though. However, Feeble's in no spot to res, leaving just Feeble left in a 1v4 situation. Feeble hears Curve. Curve looking for him. Curve looks to be close to spotting him. Just barely missed. However, Curve should have... Wow, just barely missed by Curve there. Curve does have the call out.
Last guy. Yeah, what's your name?
Curve almost taunting his opponent,
Last guy. I like Curve.
trying to intimidate, throw him off, prevent him from making plans. Very interesting route here. Feeble not able to connect shots. Feeble pushing up, not in the greatest scenario here. Green coming from the side. Feeble pushing up in just enough time, but he looks... Wow, Green just missing him. Feeble knows Curve's there, but he might be completely unsuspecting of the flank here. Curve really doing a good job of not being kill thirsty, but just waiting for his teammates to collapse. And as you can see here, he is almost entirely surrounded. Wheelad approaching. A lot of noise here. This other very interesting play by Heathans, where they fake the down. All of Heathens slowly but surely collapsing. Feeble picking up Curve, picking up Wheelad. Can he pull the third kill here? Completely unsuspecting of Green on top of the roof. Very good try there by Feeble. However, Heathans was able to pull out the win. Very interesting and effective defensive strategy there, with no players on the uplink. It looks like Feeble has left. Oh, not Feeble, I apologize. That's not Feeble, it looks like Tate has left actually. Guess we'll be seeing if there's a substitution. Looks as if there's a round resetting going on here. Chum kind of waiting for that round reset. I would like to say that this was a round reset, not a win. It does tend to say on round resets that the other team won. However, it was just a round reset. They will replay this round. It does look like they're still waiting for their player to show. Tate's back. AGM on defense. Absolutely needing to win this round to stay in the match. However, I imagine Heathens is going to try to go for that 5-2. Heathens getting the same exact spawn as AGM previously. Taking a little less aggressive defensive strategy here than Heathens did. Got a 2-man push on the ship. Looks like Downpour might run into Herndon here, just barely missing Herndon. Herndon knows he's there, and I believe Downpour also knows that Herndon is there. Herndon getting Wheelad. Grenade not quite in range. Looks like a flash going out. Not sure if it connected. Downpour getting picked off by Rush. Herndon just sitting tight is really doing wonders for his team currently. Heathen's very worried about Herndon's position, almost entirely stopping their initial push, making it a 3v5 for Heathens. Green picks up Oasis. Now a 3v4. It does seem to be very common this particular match to see 3 players on top of this middle building here. Flash going out. Looks like it was directed towards Feeble, but it didn't seem to hit. Tate does seem to be flashed. Maybe not. Green picking off Rush. Maybe not. I'm not really sure what happened there. Did he down Rush? He might have down Rush. Tate knows Feeble's here. However, to expose himself would likely cause him to be picked off by Chum. Herndon picking up Curve. Again, a really difficult spot for Heathens to deal with this particular round. Herndon is really putting the work in there. He might be able to even pick up Green here. Tate missing Feeble, but he knows he's there. Feeble calling out Tate's position. Tate finally picking up Herndon. Can we see a push here from Heathens? It does seem like it's 2v2 currently, but Rush is resable. Feeble is in a difficult position. Doesn't seem like he's comfortable rotating out of it. Plenty of time on the clock here. Tate peeking out, still looking there, waiting for Feeble, but Feeble is being very patient here. Feeble just waiting, not even necessarily watching across. Tate still trying to find Feeble. Tate pushing up. Is Chum going to be able to intercept Tate here? Tate being able to pick up Feeble. Leaving just Chum on OBJ. And it doesn't seem like Chum's going to be able to get to Rush at all. It's making this a 2v1. A minute and 50 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time for Heathens to make a push here.
People died, it's just...
Tate and Green playing it slowly, trying to figure out where Chum's at. However, time is not on their side here. Green pushing up.
Push up, my brother.
Got a minute left on the clock. They really gotta push here. There's not a lot of time. Both of them very skeptical of where Chum might be. Chum worried about his flank here. We've got Tate. 45 seconds left. Very interesting. Looks like they're getting ready to convene here on Chum. Tate getting ready to push in on Chum. Chum hears him. Chum picking up Tate, leaving it a 1v1 for Green. Green's going up top. Chum's going to be able to hear that. He's going outside. He's waiting the timeout. Green trying to pick up Chum, unable to connect the shots there. He really needs to pick it up. Unfortunately, Chum was able to get him there, making it 3-3. Very tight game here. Leaving the last round for AGM to try to push. Very close round there. I would say just initially off of the current method of defending, Heathens is doing pretty good on defense, which might make them a little more favorable here to win this Volk round. However, we can see that every now and then they do get a little impatient, which does cost them this uplink can be very difficult. I think we'll see Heathens take yet another aggressive defensive approach here, especially since it's worked out pretty well for them so far. Just to look at the leaderboards real quick. We got Green with 6 kills, 3 deaths. Wheelad 2 and 4. Curve 6 and 5. Tate 2 and 1. Obliquity seems to have subbed in. Maybe I'm trying to think of who he subbed in for. It seems like he subbed in for Downpour. Does look like a round reset again. Another round reset here. So Obliquity subbing in for Downpour. Feeble at 3 kills, 6 deaths. Rush at a even 5 and 5. Herndon at 5 kills, 6 deaths. Chum 6 kills, 4 deaths. And Oasis 2 kills, 5 deaths. Alright, going into the very final round on Shipyard. It's 3-3. Very tight game here. I suspect we're going to see a pretty aggressive defense here from Heathens. Oasis on top of the roof here. Rush pushing in on the right side. It's uncertain if Feeble or Herndon know that Curve's there. It does seem like they do. They have called it out. The C4 was unsuccessful. Herndon picking up Wheelad. They've gotten ship control here. This isn't a good look. Curve going down by a crazy grenade. Green getting chum. Curve is resable, however, unlikely that he will be rezzed. He's in a very off position. Obliquity might be trying... No, it seems like he's getting a tighter position under the ramp there. Oasis trying to pick up green here. Effectively a 4v3.
Y'all take over ship, y'all can get the cap.
Obliquity picking up Herndon. It's really strong plus there for Heathans. They have lost the ship, but if Obliquity can hold his position strong, they can really prevent a cap. However, if Obliquity goes down, this is a pretty straight route to the capping radius. Rush almost picking up green. Obliquity getting Rush, leaving one on the ship. No, two on the ship actually. Curve still able to make callouts. This is in Curve being down might be playing into the favor of Heathans currently. It's 2v3 effectively, however, Curve is able to make callouts. Oasis and Feeble on the ship here. Very interesting smoke. Did kind of signal their position. Looks like, wow, Tate just barely missing those shots. A lot of smokes on the ship to try to get a forward push here. Oasis knows where Green's at. Feeble might be trying to connect some shots here. Obliquity making a long flank almost. Obliquity getting in a position here to possibly intercept Feeble. They did res Curve, now making this a 4v2. Obliquity giving up his position to Feeble. Oasis still trying to push up, but unfortunately Tate was able to intercept it, leaving just Feeble in a 1v4 situation here. He's just missing Curve there. He's got 2 minutes. Heathan's getting a little antsy here, wanting to wrap this round up. Heathans is pushing the ship currently. Feeble unable to connect the shots he needed. Can he hear the flank? He is effectively getting surrounded here. Looks like he might try to wait till they get close. Curve showing exactly why this stream is not rated for children. Somehow Curve has managed to properly guess who the last person is. Feeble and Obliquity about to cross paths. Feeble able to pick up one. Can he pick up Curve? He only has a minute left. There's not a lot of time here. He does not have time. Time's not on his side here. Curve playing a little more passive. All Curve needs to do here is wait him out. Tate should be able to see him currently. Doesn't seem like he's able to make the shots. Green possibly able to see him. Curve does pick up the final kill, giving Heathans the win on the first map of Shipyard. Very close match all in all. 4v3. Green and Curve with 7 kills, Chum with 6. On to the next map we go. I really hope they're not selecting Rust. That would be a very interesting map to pick.
Subway.
Subway.
Alright, looks like we do have Subway here. This might be the very bottom uplink to start with. Oh, no, it's not. Looks like AGM is looking to find at least one more player. I'm not really... can't remember exactly who left. Looks like we're still waiting on one member. we go, guys. First match of Subway. Or I should say first round. AGM starting off on Volk now. I believe we're going to see the first bit of action here. This is commonly rushed. We typically see a lot of action there. Doesn't seem like AGM's going to rush that. Looks like they're going to hold back. As you can see, a very, 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 very large rush. All 5 pushing down here. Wow, all 5 of them pushing down here. Feeble is down here. Is Feeble going to be able to pick up a kill here? Gets... Oh, he does not get Obliquity. Obliquity gets him. Oh man, Obliquity's kind of celebrating there. Chum up top. Heathens starting to push in now. Looks like we got Ghost watching it. They've smoked it. Seems like Chum now knows he might be rotating back. Rush is rotating to OBJ here. Chum's still holding his position. Oasis rotating a little bit. All 5 of Heathens still sitting in that one tunnel. I don't think I've ever seen a 5-man rush through this tunnel. Rush picking up 2 kills. Making it officially a 3v3 with 1 down. Oh, I do need to put the team names in again. I'll have to do that after this round. Three players left on Heathens. 3 players currently up on AGM with 1 down. Not really sure who's down here. Maybe Ghost. Yeah, Ghost is down. Potentially Resbull. Chum being very cautious here of any other potential areas in which they might come in. Curve might be able to pick up a kill here. And on our screen we were able to see through, but I don't think he can see through. Curve picking up Rush. Curve knows Oasis is there. Obliquity picking up Oasis. Chum only downed Curve. Obliquity within, very close to capture radius. Chum is the last one alive. Obliquity about to meet Chum here. Throwing a flash, don't think it hit, and Obliquity picks up Chum. Giving Heathens the first win here. Alright. Team names here. Okay, hopefully the team names are proper now. AGM going to Marsoc. Heathens going to Volk. Very interesting push from Heathens there. A 5-man push through the tunnels is very interesting. I don't know that I've ever seen that. Obliquity with 3 kills that round. Heathens preparing for defense, as they normally do. Very interesting method to prepare.
Mike Tyson reference.
Again, often I see a lot of initial battling happening here. Doesn't look like anybody's pushing the tunnels from below. Curve does seem to be pushing down. 4-man push here. Wheelad completely running, not able to, nobody able to find Wheelad. Wheelad trading with Chum. Wheelad's only down though. Actually, I'm sorry, Chum's only down. They picked up Chum. Oasis up here. Green might be able to intercept Oasis.
Dead.
Looks like Green might have heard Oasis there. He definitely hears Oasis. He's peeking out. Just barely missed him. Looks like Oasis is going to pick up the kill there. Unsuspecting as Green was. Feeble picking up Curve, giving AGM a 5v1. Very, very strong offense here by AGM. Tate is off cap. However, Oasis does pick up the kill. So far, defense has been a struggle, especially for this particular uplink. Another tricky uplink on Subway. Looks like they might be waiting for another player. Seems like they're trying to get AGM's attention.
If we don't have a fucking plan, what's the point of scrimming? You're gonna have to start starting it. There's like 5 fucking names on the board, bro. Getting that started an actual fucking match and the time runs out.
It doesn't seem like they have a plan here. A little bit of discourse from AGM.
I'll practice this and practice.
It's a 4v5 here. All 4 pushing the north.
Mine was
What if you get a 4K
Oh, okay.
Flashing out. Seems like they're going to kind of hold a very tight defense here, but they do know that there's at least a north push.
Where did that go? I'm not pushing after that flash.
Yeah, that's good, that's
that
good, that's
curve
A lot of flashes here to push north.
That's slightly above
Yeah,
the
you flash.
Looks like he may have flashed himself. Chum pushing up here. Trying to find some kills, unable to connect any shots. Chum picking up Wee Lad, however Tate does pick up the kill.
I got one of them.
What are you
Guys,
doing?
what are you doing?
Looks like maybe he was only able to down initially, so it looks like they were able to res.
I think once they saw
Maybe not, maybe this is just a glitch on my end.
I heard like a mic flutter.
Looks to be actually a glitch on my end.
Guy have any goodies? Oh, he has a goodie, he has a goodie.
It does look to actually be a 3v4 here.
I have candy.
Green exchanging shots. Sees that Rush is there.
Oh, Chicago doggo.
Very good back out there. Tate trying to pick up Rush. Not able to get the kill there. Green, however, is able to pick up Rush. Three v 3 now. However, they have left one portion. Green has a potential, it seems, to cap here. Although, never mind, Feeble is looking. On the uplink is not a common spot that people will look, so Feeble might have a good advantage here when pushing this. Green's gonna peek out. Feeble not exactly looking. Smoke on Feeble, gonna cause him to have to move forward. Oasis rotating. Curve and Tate moving. Green picks up Oasis. Tate watching essentially where Ghost is at. Ghost peeking out now. Tate picks up Ghost. Feeble the last one. Very difficult OBJ to hold here. He has to hold both sides. Tate picking him up. 2-1 Heathans. Heathans able to pull out a win there with only 4 players. Now Heathans down to 3 players. Heathans losing players very quickly here. It looks like they're gonna play 3v5.
Alright, guys, play smart, play it easy, play it smart.
Wait, that wasn't even Goggins' quote.
3v5 here,
My
wow.
head didn't die, neither am I. Green, you wanna see first place?
Maybe one of their teammates' headsets died.
Wait, I already have it anyway. Dude, watch it, I'm gonna... Dude, I need it! Here, take it! Take it! Oh, God. This is the most important scrim of our life.
Tate's saying this is the most important scrim of his
Like, what the
life.
fuck am I supposed to do about that?
Wasting some rounds. Try to make a strong push here. Nobody's there. It looks like maybe it's a 3v4 now. I'm not really sure if they lost a player or maybe he didn't ready up. This is map 2 for those of you wondering. The C4's exploded, but just not quite able to get them. Tate pushing up, unsuspecting. However, able to pick up both Feeble and Ghost. He is hurt. Rush picks up Curve, making it a 2v2. Green, unsuspecting, gets killed. Tate in a good spot here, however, he is picked off. A little bit late grenade there, but that might have been a devastating grenade in any case. Looks like Heathens picked up a fourth member. Asian, his first appearance here this scrim. Rostered member of Heathens and also the captain. This seems to be maybe the one below. It is. This is a very difficult uplink, I think, for Marsoc to push. Looks like we're back to a 5v. 5v4 actually. Not really sure why it's saying 5v5 here. As expected, we see Heathens rushing down these tunnels here. We might see a split off here. A few going further down in the tunnels and a few going up.
I know they fake.
Chumbait looking like he might end up with a fight here. He's in red. Oasis looks to be exchanging some shots. Tate trying to push into red, but I think he knows he's here. The flash. Unsuccessful. Chum does pick up the kill. Oasis looks to have pushed up here in a very unsuspecting spot. However, he has given his location up, unable to get a kill. Oasis knows he's in a bad position now. Chum still in red. Green looking to abandon red altogether. This group trying to pin down Oasis here. They really need to get him in order to advance further. The grenade did pick up Asian. Wow, what a great grenade there by Oasis. Now making it a 5v2 here. Curve and Green still trying to figure out how to get past Oasis. Looks like they're going to try to crawl. Chum coming up behind them. I think they know that he's coming up. Curve's going to try to initially challenge here. Chum at the bottom. I think he knows that they know where he's at.
One's on service tunnel, I hear him. He's on it.
He's going back now.
That's what he does to me.
AGM really doing a good job here being patient, just waiting them out.
That's racist.
Green still worried about Oasis. Oasis in a really good spot here, being very patient.
On the top line?
Oasis really the MVP of this round.
No. He knows where I'm at. I've been in the battle with him, buddy.
Chum looking to
Don't worry about it. Let's
potentially
just play the
come
numbers
back
match.
through.
This is where we fuck up a lot.
Very good observation by Oasis there. Patience is the key. 5v2. These are very easy rounds to win. Patience is needed. It looks like Chum is going down by Curve.
Nice.
He ate mad bullets. So many.
Trying to take the tunnel approach now. Looks like they're going to run into Ghost. Oh, never mind, not Ghost. Actually, Ghost is an interesting spot. I don't think I've seen somebody exactly at this spot. I'm not actually sure how Ghost is able to get here. Ghost, how did you get here, my friend? I don't think this is a spot you can be in. Ghost, very questionable spot. I'm not really sure how you can get into there. In any case, good C4. Maybe you can hug the corner here? I don't know. Wonder if you could just hug the corner. In any case, he did manage to get into this little spot here. AGM 3, Heathans 2. Heathans now on defense. Rush with 5 kills. Tate with 6. Chad, if anybody knows how you might be able to get in that corner, be interested to know. This is map 2, potentially the last round. Here we go. 5v4 still.
You can get yourself for no price. They can get you 10 aces. Go find yourself a league reserve.
Here we go, and yet again, we see this push. This just is a very common push here. And you can see Tate also pushing in. Actually, never mind, Tate seems to be holding back. Curve pushing in.
Hey, there's one at the service stairs.
Curve coming down, getting feeble. Chum unable to connect the shots. Curve running up. Chum chasing after him, wanting to kill very badly here. Chum killing his teammate there. Making it a 4v3 now. That was very unfortunate team kill by Chum.
34. The guy in service ejected towards center platform.
Both posted up in red here. Two on OBJ. Curve now taking that infamous spot that Oasis took the previous round. Ghost and Rush thinking about trying this tunnel entrance. Green also up in the midsection here on train. He might be able to intercept Chum as Chum moves forward here. Rush starting to creep up here. Throws a smoke. Rush pushing up here. Looks like Rush may be in the smoke shooting through it. Actually, it looks like the smoke's in front of him.
-1.
There was a call out for a kill, however, there was no shot, no deaths. Russian Ghost still trying to figure out exactly what push they want to take here. Green is rotated back down the stairs. Chum playing it very slowly. Curve essentially knows Chum's there. And a very tight head glitch here. Russian Ghost. Tate making noise here.
No, there's 3 on me, or 4 or 5.
Tate making the call out. 3, 4, or 5 people. Very interesting call out. He's trying to use the C4 here. Looks like the flash was just short. The C4 is on this side of the box, so Ghost has to get a little closer before he can explode it. Ghost going back behind the box. Curve picking up Chum on the top. Rush and Ghost, the last 2 members of AGM left. Pushing in. Tate might be able to get the C4 kill here. He does, and finishes up Ghost. Tate incorrect. Only was able to pick up 1 with the C4. Giving him 8 kills. 3-3, again, a very tight game. Can AGM pull the win here?
Oh, wait, since you got a frag?
Both teams very willing to use utility here. A lot of utility has been used this game. Looks like there's only
Yo, bro,
three
I remember when
Heathans
you came down the
members.
stairs thinking, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. There now? I can...
Grenade very close. Asian picking up
He almost
Oasis.
got 3K. He almost got 3K. He's almost got 3K.
Green very flustered by the grenade there.
He almost just did though.
Flash coming in. Never mind, that was a grenade. Just slightly missed the mark. Chum peeking out. Asian picking up Chum. Very aggressive defense here. Now making it a 3v3. Heathen's able to even the odds.
Oh crap.
Feeble in yet another very interesting position. Not sure that I've seen anybody on these. Very interested to know how he managed to get up there.
Lip it, Weeball.
Still moving as a three-man group here.
I don't care. Lip it, Weeball.
He's lagging, doesn't matter.
You don't know Peeker's advantage in this game. That's why you're a noob. 9% of the gunfight, 50% of the gunfights you win, but when you slow, like, when you army crawl down to it, they can see you a second before you can. They can see your shoulder. You guys know Peeker's advantage and Peeker's disadvantage.
Tate giving out advice to his teammates. Rush gonna peek this. Tate's going to trade.
Traded, definitely.
Now making it a 2v2. Green very, very convinced and confident that Tate traded there. Asian's slowly coming down. He's very worried about this corner, this back corner here. Luckily, there's nobody there. He's going to peek out. Is Feeble going to see him? He didn't fully kill Feeble. Green, Ghost, looks like he's going to go for the res. Green playing it a little too passive here, allowing them to get the res. Unsure if he could hear. Now making it a 2v1 in AGM's favor. Green looks to be slowly creeping up here. Still a lot of time. He could really throw off the defenders into thinking he took a long route. Now he's going to go ahead and make the noise and actually take the long route. In these 1v2 scenarios, or even 1v1 scenarios, sometimes being quiet and getting the defense impatient and paranoid can work in your favor. Feeble knows Green's here. Green could hear the call out. He might be able to pick off Ghost. Ghost looking like he might be antsy enough to peek it. Double flash out. Ghost is double flashed. Just barely missing Feeble there. AGM being extremely patient. This is really what you want to see out of a defense here. Green is getting pressed for time. He only has a minute left. Not enough time to rotate. He's going to have to try to make a play. Feeble seeing him. "40 seconds left. Green unsuspecting of Ghost. Ghost able to pick up Green, but Ghost also able to pick up Feeble in the process. However, I believe that in that particular case, the team kill was okay. AGM winning the second map. We're going on to the third and final map. Maybe not going on to the third and final map. That may be it. They may be just doing 2 here. Does look like maybe that is the end. Maybe a 1-to-1 here.
Why not no 4v?
Very interesting. Only one AGM member is here. It does look like the scrim is over. They are switching over teammates, so thanks for everybody that watched.